You can pin this, not with the MP5, but with the rifle. So a lot of people don't know that. If you're on ridge and the dude goes to B and you know what corner he's in, just shoot him to B. You don't need to like go down here. Now if you're in a 1v1, jumping on the house is probably the best thing you can do. What I'll usually do is I will jump out of the house and I will sit up here in this corner. And basically he will come out of here or here. Just switch to him and kill him. Thinking Shrine's a good position if you know it.
What do you think Ganoda should do?
If he can hit him, he should do the cross picks, but he needs to rotate fast. But if you're gonna start him, he should do cross picks.
Yeah. We'll see if he scrims. I think he said he's down to scrim tomorrow, and Crunch said he can scrim tomorrow.
Yeah. I just don't know how active Ganoda will be. Like Ganoda says he wants it, but you just don't know if he really wants it or not. But yeah, one thing FTA is really good at, like FTA is always kind of been good at station. Like we kicked their ass this season, but like in the placement tournament for S6, they took Veritas to overtime. They almost beat Veritas, like most of the original Veritas. So basically, what they did was they like would rush all their dudes to A. Pretty much they never got pre-nated, ever. And that was like the main thing with FTA, is FTA just like doesn't get pre-nated as a team. They probably would if they played against Chronic, but so that's just the main thing. Like if you need to just know, like, nades don't get caught up into some mind game. If you need to sit and spawn for like 15 seconds, it's totally possible on station. Because think about it, like, I'm a B player and I'm like sitting here and there's like 15 seconds goes by. I can throw that, and if he's anywhere near there, he's gonna die. So like, just be patient is the main thing. If they crossfire you, you need to know how to smoke to get rid of it. You play a lot of like D2 teams, or like low-level D1 teams, and what they do is you like basically set up all this shit like we did, you know, like I just showed you on the surgeon side or whatever, and pretty much they get stuck because they're like, oh well, they're cross-picking us, we can't really do anything about it, they're nading us, so we just need to wait. And then a lot of these teams, you know, S32 actually was very impressive when we played them, because they figured out, like, when they almost beat us, when they like put 7 rounds on us, even though we hadn't practiced in forever and had our new lineup, they like almost beat us. They put 7 rounds on us on this map. They like went 6-2 when they were on insurgent side, is what they would do. What they used to do in the past was that when we would put out all of our shit, play all of our cards, they would like all consolidate around this area. So what teams will do, FGC even does this actually, they're just really good at killing people from a set position. So they'll put one guy here, they'll have one guy in candles, and then they'll have like 2 guys on A and one guy like trying to go to parkour late game, right? And so what they'll do, that's kind of like, they're kind of consolidating that, because basically they're like, alright, we can't cross and we're getting naded, so we're just all gonna camp and sit there, and that's what teams will do. So how you beat something like that, and teams do the same thing on security. So how you beat something like that is you basically just want to put out smoke, and that's exactly what S32 did against us. They just smoked everything. It was like, you know, they just threw like 4 smokes back here. So Grim is sitting here, and like, you know, I'm sitting in the back, and there's all these smokes, and like smoke just took over the entire fucking map. And then like we couldn't, whenever we moved out of it, they were like set up, ready to kill us. And then so we had to like counter smoke basically. So if teams start smoking you like that, like you need to basically throw counter smokes and run, or not even throw counter smokes, you just need to run through it and lay down in it, because if you lay down in smoke, you can see stuff out of it. But that's definitely, like, smoke's really good on this map, and no one uses it, because it's the perfect counter to all the cross picks and stuff like that, you know. It's not counter to nades, waiting is the counter to nades, but if people are cross picking you, you know, like, just fucking have a dude smoke it. Of course, you want to wait till it goes off. You don't want to fucking go out here before it deploys, but yeah, I mean, they can't see anything, and you just go. You know, nades, people will wait, da-da-da, whatever. You know, you can smoke this. I used to do this all the time. There would be a smoke here, and there's a smoke here, and a smoke here. They can't really see anything. And then I would, like, run into here, go up here. Dead. 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 And that was basically against, like, S3, because they always put people there. And FGC too. It's like where all their players were. Like, one on the rock, one on Z stairs, and then one on the forklift. I don't know why the fuck you would have a guy here and a guy here. Like, that's really retarded, but teams do it. I don't know. Which also leads to another point. If you are playing Insurgent and you have a dude covering the flank of this, you don't really need a guy like back here somewhere. You can pretty much cover the flank from up here or up here. You know, it's really not necessary to just like stick a dude on Z stairs. I know a lot of people do it, but you either need to be going for this, like going for the opening kill and then rush and go fuck their team up before they can communicate that you're here, you know, or you just need to sit back. Like, there's no median. Teams that like put a guy here, it's not very useful. I don't know, I mean, I guess you can get call outs for lower blue, but it just seems to me like this is such a death position. Like, this dude always dies. Like, if, you know, where the fuck are you gonna go? Like, from here, you know? Like, you gonna rotate here? You know, you're dead. You know, are you gonna rotate up here? You gonna push? No, you're probably gonna die. You know, like, what are you gonna do? But yeah, like, smoke on this side is good. You know, just anything really. Smoke is like super helpful. Aries, how is it playing B? Are you doing good on that, or?
For the most part, I am, except for the times where I get picked before going into it, or that fucking barrel nade screws me over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try the dock.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do from now
Yeah,
on.
the dock is good. I think I use the dock.
When I'm playing barrel, I can't. Either I'm crouching and looking over it, and I get sniped from like bridge or something, or I'm just like looking off to the side, prone, and I can't really help out the team.
Okay.
So,
If you really want to
Johnson's-
if you really want to get really retarded, and they have a lot of smoke, you have a lot of smoke up, you can get in here. You're really well hidden, but you can't really like shoot a lot of shit. You can't see a lot. You just kind of sit in here, and it's kind of hard to get out. But yeah, you can do that.
Silly.
I know. Whenever I'm capping B and 1v1s, I always go right here,
Yeah.
and then I'll look over here, and if
Get
I
him
hear
in the
him, like,
legs.
yeah, because you can't hear them if they're going that way, but you can hear them if you're going to your left. So you just sit here, and then if they come behind you, you turn around. This is pretty stupid.
Huh.
You can. It's a little like ledge there.
It'd be funny to do if you knew there if it was a 1v1 and you were talking, they were hut. Get up on there. Let
They're
where
just
they go.
floating.
Yeah, I've done this. Like, 'cause
What
they'll
point
call,
are you
like-
off the B though?
you're still on B. You're even on B.
on the
Yeah,
roof?
on, up here. Yeah,
shit.
you're on B. What I'll do is I'll like if I also I don't stay here when I play barrel because I've been playing B on Armada. Like King used to play it, but now since King has left, I've kind of like started doing it. But if like I'm on barrel or whatever, and I get a call like, "Hey guys, start dying," I'll jump up here and like just sit right here, and then they'll like peek and they'll look here. Just kill them all. It's hilarious. Is you can like sit up on this, and then you can like crouch and just head bob on them. Of course, if they come over here, you're fucked. But that dude should be able to cover that or somebody. But yeah, you just head bob on them, and obviously you're open to that and that. But you know, whatever. If they're like rushing 3 people A and you've got a few kills, they're probably most of them are probably A. You have to think if you ever just want to troll people like in a 1v1, just sit in here.
That's such a gay spot.